Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey everybody, welcome back to Foundry. We're here with a new stream. Last stream, we managed to make a couple of more bots. I also did kind of decide on a pattern on how I'm gonna feed my main pass. But, well, let's make a quick pause. And I will focus the start of this stream on progressing with my bot upgrades. I will need a why can I make so few of those? Is it steel? Probably steel. I have my inventory full. Question is, full with what? Okay, things are going so... I kind of determined that this is a good way to dig. This will have to do. And out of curiosity, I do believe I can make the miner. Yes, I can. I think, yeah, I do have lifts on me. So okay, first and foremost is to get the lift to start digging. So I need to go 72 below. 72 below is 60. Okay, I forgot to do one fairly important thing. Fortunately, I was semi-lucky. And I aligned the lift somewhat okay. It is something. We'll get the scrap surfaced over here. If need be, I will push for another train station here to deliver the scrap wherever it needs to go. This will take a while to dig, so I might as well try to clean up a bit over here. What's this? This is the Technum deposit. Okay, so nothing all that interesting happening here. I did take this with me. Let's see what we need. So we need a lot more. We need a lot more, how are these called? Damaged power cores. I want to get the crystal refiner. Crystal refiner will allow us to transform crystals into charged xenocrystals. And that's basically gonna be the main functionality of the next phase. So we need at least one to unlock. Drill ship and scrap recycling, I have to be honest, I've never actually used. I will probably push them for later. I don't find them that useful. But we need to get recycling going, and we need to get recycling going, scrap mining going very fast. We need a lot of it, and it is not a fast process. Our income has increased quite substantially. We'll see if we have the resources to keep up with everything. Okay, that's a very pleasant surprise. I feel like I'm missing something. Well, let's pick up the damaged cores while I'm exploring. Oh, so this I think gives me only the cave. Yeah, I think that that's what's happening. I got pointed into the cave but not to the actual deposit. And a very lousy cave, if I do say so myself. At least for now. We're back at the main entrance, which is not great. So this is gonna take me back, yep. Maybe this way, something. Let's cross over to this side. Let's see if there's anything in here. We haven't explored. Not sure if I've explored down there. Kind of looks like I have. Is this a completely separate cave? Maybe. Okay, I was using the radar wrong. I had a thing I was not meant to have enabled. Not sure why that was the case, but it was. We have 10 cores, that should be enough to unlock the crystal thingy, refiner, processor. Okay, we are exploring new places. So it is something. Was there a below here? You know what? What's the distance? 42. I didn't mean to do a 2x2, but it is what it is. So I think we're gonna go into a separate cave over here, by the looks of it. My bad. was not meant to do that. It is 5 below. Oh wow, it's literally just the scrap deposit. Well, that's awkward. Anyway, get the deposit going. Let's clear up the area a bit. It needs a grid connection. Obviously, the output belt is over here, so let's dig. I need to make up just a bit more room. Seven by 5 and maybe like that. This is not great. This is right below the water. That means that if I dig up, this is gonna get flooded, and I really hate when that happens. So I'm gonna push just a bit this way. Yep, okay, this is enough to get me. This is enough to get me underground. And this should be enough to allow me to place the bottom of a lift. Is there a cave here? I wonder. Oh, this is the entrance I dug earlier. Okay, we'll take it. I just need to figure out where I placed the initial lift, the initial elevator. It should be a blue dot somewhere. Is it that one? Anyway, I'll just run around randomly through the cave just a bit longer. Maybe I can get some more damaged power cores. And the cave is not that big. I will eventually... Well, I was hoping it would take me a bit longer, but I did eventually get back to... Oh, I've done it over... Really? I've done it over here. Interesting. Oh, all the way... That's why I was so confused. I went all the way over here. I couldn't find the... That's why I couldn't find the original lift elevator as well. Okay, there we go. So the mining node is over here. My elevator shaft, I think I've made it over here somewhere. Okay, let's clear this up. And where is 53 meters? Okay, let's just go 53. While that's digging, I'm gonna look for a place to grab power from. And this is gonna be as good as any. We can also start setting up the top bit. This is gonna take a while to dig, so might as well get started now. Let's have a quick peek. I'll do the research I can. I should be able to do at least one or two. This is gonna be priority. And it was just one. I still have two nodes. So that's 10, 12. Not that many left. I'll just start. I think it's one or two more caves and I'm gonna be done. I'll have everything I need. I didn't want to be left with those in my inventory. It is what it is. I'm not gonna build a platform. What did I want to build? I wanted to build a logistic container. Okay, we have an output here. We're gonna have an input. Like this. And I'll align this one. Okay, that's connected. I'll limit it like that. I think that we should have dug the tunnel by now. Okay, this one is ready as well, and there we go. That's step one. Can you reach? You can definitely reach. We can add functional power cores to speed up production. How much is this? 5 per minute? So obviously not much, but it's gonna be a steady supply until I manage to find one more cave, or maybe potentially even 2 more caves. I think I'll have enough scrap to be able to do the researches as well. Obviously, I will now want to move away from this area because I'm only gonna be targeting that cave. We are gonna look only for scraps. I'm gonna stay close to the water. I think that that's a good way of detecting caves from the longest distance, because I think all the caves are roughly buried at the same depth. If I fly very high up, I'm not gonna pick them up on the radar, which has a range of a sphere with a radius of 100 or 200. I think it might be 200. And while doing this, I might as well just scan for resources as well. There we go. We have our lava cave shaft. Yeah, I'm not gonna build over water. I've already mentioned that. $69 below, I'm at 28, so that's gonna be 59. So yeah, they are all within that area. I'll do a quick walk around, see if I can... I need to locate some more deposits. Oh, what's that one? Why isn't it on the map? Because that's Technum. Or veins, okay, that's why. I had our veins turned off. This is very interesting. I'm not gonna say that I've seen a lot of maps, but for some reason deposits seem a bit more scarce on this map. I would really like to find a few more iron deposits. We'll probably have to tap this one and this one. Maybe a rail over here and up like that. Okay, by now I think that my lift would be ready to go. I just need to find it. Just in time. I will eventually should do a few scanners, long range scanners. Okay, we're at a distance of 9. Oh, there we go. So that's gonna be a problem. I'll put a couple of markers around, and I am on at the end of a tunnel. I would have preferred to be in the middle. Okay, that was a loop. That means we have only one path left. We'll go up there when we come back. Let's see what's down here for now. Yeah, it looks like a dead end. Unfortunately, it is a dead end. This has the potential to be a very underwhelming cave. I really hope there's more up here. Nope. There wasn't more up there. So unless I've missed a tunnel or a cave or something, we will... Now here. We will have to pack our bags and... well, that's just 8 cores. Ideally, I would need a minimum of 12, but ideally 22 to get all the research done. I do believe that there were more damaged cores back at the base. Let's loop back up here and around. I should have kept an eye on the scanner. Oh, this is quite fast. But you know what? What's gonna be very fast is going to be to dig a tunnel. To get me positioned over the shaft. This way is substantially less digging to do. $73, so that's gonna be $58. That took a very long time to do. Okay, that's 75 floors. That's gonna be a bit of time to explore. Let's do just that. Cool, a bit more technum. That's nice. And we have the snow biome here. That's snow, right? Yeah, that's the snow biome. More technum. And even more technum. Well, I might use this to tap into these 3 deposits. just get the train station running. We'll want to tap into the talexite ore vein as well at some point. Oh wow, there's even a technum ore vein, so this is definitely a nice area to build. Ignium as well. I have to remember somewhere over this huge mountain, kind of where the river starts, we have another mine if we need one. Right now I'm going back over here. Hopefully that was enough time for the mine to finish. And oh wow, that's more than double the profits. I think we should be able to do hopefully quite a few more purchases once I get back to the base. Now, if I could only find my tunnel. Oh, there we go. I think that this is gonna be the last one. I'm fairly sure that this is gonna be the last one that I'm gonna do for now. So if I get all my... how many? 12 cores I'm missing? Yeah, if I get all my 12 cores, that's awesome. If I get at least 2, then that's gonna be good enough as well. So we already have 2 of them over here, 3 of them. Oh, it also gives me scrap parts. That's a nice bonus, I didn't know that. Okay, I'm on the other side of the lift now. This is one big open cave. Is this all the cave? Really? Do I want to dig for that? You know what? It's not gonna be that difficult. Kind of annoying that it just doesn't just stop at max distance. It's gonna be faster to do it like this. Oh, okay. Is that the same cave? It shouldn't be the same cave. I don't think so. Nope, this looks just like a random cave. I won't dig that much because I need to make a left turn. So over here, let's do 32. Sure, let's do 32 by 1, height 2. I need to put a marker to remember where to come back. There are more cores over here, so this is another cave. We were lucky to have another one in very close proximity. How many do I have? 15. $185. I'm not gonna dig 185. It is what it is. I'll do nothing in range now. I have a couple more at the base that I can use. But for now, this will have to suffice. Okay, we're back in the main cave and I wonder what's faster, deconstructing this and going up by myself or taking the elevator. Oh, there we go. It is daylight outside finally. I'll do a quick drop by my alien scrap, see how much we have. I should be aiming a bit more to the right. I have to remember pressing N key, well, it's gonna keep me moving straight forward so I can focus on doing other things. Like queuing up more research seems like a very good thing to do. And running into rocks and mountains. At this point I don't really have much. Actually, this is a good research to do. Not a lot. I was hoping for a couple of hundred at least, but it will have to do for now. So I'll put those two on hold for now. I'm not gonna use them. I want primarily to get these two. Throughput increase will be massively helpful. To upgrades even more so. Crafting, let's be realistic, I'm still gonna be handcrafting. And every once in a while I'll still excavate. I still have cores, which is good. How many do I need except those two researches? I need 8 more. I have 9 more, so I am 9 cores short right now. You know what? For now, I'll leave all of my research items over here. Do a very quick inventory cleanup. I'm low on those things. Okay, sure. I'm out of advanced machinery parts. So that's one of the things I wanted to do, and I'll spend just a bit more time exploring. I want to see what's over here. Empty. A lot of empty. That's a lot of lava cave shafts, which is very annoying. I think that lava cave shafts should be... Well, I can control that. I should have controlled that if I knew better using the planet generation tools. I didn't. I'll have to play with that for now. I'll do just a quick loop around here. I do have one xenoferrite ore. 2. So getting the rail down like this and then maybe doing a train station maybe somewhere here might be good to catch all of those resources. This is actually a double deposit. That makes that area that much more interesting. And one more ore patch over there. Okay. I kind of have a picture of what's around. Can I zoom out? No, I don't think there's a zoom out capability, but okay, one more iron ore deposit over there. Okay, for now, this deposit should actually have a lot more. This deposit should have a lot more as well. I am not putting that on a belt, which is very annoying. Oh. Do I need anything from here? Actually. Why not? I have that at the main base. I want to see how much I have left of that deposit, because if I have enough left, I'm just gonna take another belt or two out of this. I literally have no replacement for the Technum ore. And the Technum ore has been running for a long time. Just 70k is not that bad, actually. Could have been worse. Let's check this one very quickly. I could have gone out of the lift and just went into drone mode if I was quick enough. Unfortunately, I wasn't. Okay, this deposit has a lot left. A lot left. That means I'm taking one. I'm gonna take 2 more lanes out of here. Now, can I do one of these? I need hydraulic pistons, so that's not gonna be an option. At least not right now. I cannot build that much, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and... So I need to make another lift. It is what it is, we'll make another lift. If I had hydraulic pistons, I could have built the tier 3 lifts. And I really don't want to belt these ones. Although it's a one-to-one with... It is a one-to-one with steel. So maybe belting, making a dedicated factory is not that great. It won't be as great as this one, which is a huge resource compression. Okay, I am low on steel, if I remember correctly. I'm low on quite a few things. I don't have those. I am very low on plates, not as low, but low on those things. These ones as well. Rods. I almost finished the stack, that's surprising. Before I'm put in a position to have to destroy those things, where are they? There we go. That should clean up a lot of inventory space. Can remove that one. Can I now make my miners? Thank you very much. Let's see how we get that one connected. So this was a very weird setup. The elevator was facing this way, if I remember correctly. Yep, so the other one... Oh, that's a very weird position, but well, let's make it work. Was it this way? There we go. So we'll get 2 more belts over here. I'm trying to leave enough room for the belt upgrade. That's why I'm putting a bit of extra space in between the miners. Okay, that's gonna go into that one. This one is gonna go into that one, and we'll have this belt coming all the way here like that. Yep, something like that. Cool, that's another 2 full belts of iron. What am I gonna do with those belts? One belt is gonna be dedicated to machinery parts. The other belt is gonna be dedicated to advanced machinery parts, both of which we will need plenty. Did I make a steel? I think I've made a steel train station. That's oil. Yep, I have a steel unloading, so I'll get another dedicated belt. Let's do the parts over here, then I'll get both belts over here where I'm gonna do the advanced machinery parts and get one belt up to the lift. I think that's all I'm doing for now. Galaxy map. I was meant to acquire trade license. Add the ship. Perfect. And sell these ones over here. Bots, vacuum bots, light bots, light bot, vacuum bot. Sector limit. Okay, sector limit is sector limit. Okay, we are on our way on acquiring our actual first sector over here. It's gonna take a while, but we're not in a hurry. Station upgrade. I now should have a lot of power. I want to expand a bit. Getting that out of the way as quickly as possible is actually a very good strategy. This one is gonna be very expensive, but I don't think I have. No, actually, I'll take that back. Let's get the efficiency upgrades. And then let's queue up this one. I still have plenty of research left. But yeah, nothing of actual value. We're definitely not ready to do that one. Okay. So how is this gonna look like? I have a funny feeling that that's a bit too much. will definitely need a lot more of these. I'm not gonna scale this up to, or make this to be scaled at crazy capacities, because this is just temporary. We will build a dedicated train station for this. But yeah, for now, let's just focus on getting this thing fully smelted. I keep forgetting the number. How many of these do I need to supply a full belt? That's 45. Seven? I think it's 7. It's not gonna consume a full belt, but it is gonna supply a full belt. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wow. I thought I would not use that that whole space. Apparently I was wrong. So this is gonna be input over here. And we're gonna output on the far lane. I don't think I need a lot of assemblers. You know what? Thermalite sheets, I should be able to collect some. I know I'm gonna need to grab a lot of them until I get them all, so I will do a logistic container. If I can just remember where I build my thermalite sheet. That looks good enough to me. So while that's gathering a bit of material, let's figure this out really quick. I just need 4 assembler 3s. So I'll make 8 assembler 3s in total. And then I'll need a few more of these combined with steel. 60, so I need 4, 5, 6 of them. I need, I said 8 plus 6, that is 14. Can I make 14? Well, that's 10. I will take that. That is 14. Perfect. And put the excess back in there. I'm not gonna do anything with it in my inventory. I've made 15. That was not the intention. No, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I've made 14. Really hate how if I click fast enough it's actually giving a blank tablet. It's a really annoying bug. We can improve our lava smelters. It costs a lot of thermalite sheets, but it doubles the productivity for basically no extra cost. And I wanted to do this. Okay, so we're gonna output over here. We're gonna input over here. So this is gonna be our first line that's gonna be of components. I'll build over here, I think. I have steel just over there, so that's a good place. I like it. This is gonna be the second lane. Okay, I need more here, actually. A bit unexpected. How many lanes do I have in the middle here? It's gonna be 3 lanes in total. So add for 1 more lane, that's good. So this is input, this is gonna be the output lane. No, I'm doing input on the far side. Okay, this is input, this was the output. Okay, it makes sense now. So I was saying input over here. That's gonna be output. I'm gonna switch them now. So output is going to be this. Finally, we're gonna have output and we're gonna have input. Oh, I have some leftover rail tracks, so that's why. So for now, I'll just steal some steel from over this one. I realized I'm out of those and those. Let's make at least some. Get those two belts over here somehow. Cool, that's one. I kind of want to redo the lifts now before it gets too messy as well. I said I need 6 factories. I'll do that now. We're progressing nicely with research. That's always a good sign. Oh, almost got it right in the first go. So, steel. I guess that works. $60, $60, $30, so and output. So I'm gonna do one full belt. I'll eat half a belt of steel. That's gonna be something to remember. Okay, let's redo this, and let's redo this properly. Okay, we have the pattern, so I did say that I have 4 lifts here. That's gonna cover 4 lanes. So I'll start that pattern with these 4 lanes. I feel very uneasy when destructing with my whole base below. Obviously that needs to be spaced slightly higher. Okay, so I'll use the space on the left. So something like this, but is that the correct level? That looks like the correct level. So I'll keep that one for iron. We'll get the next one on the right. That's gonna be for... This is actually the perfect test to make sure this whole stuff actually works. So that's gonna be the glass. And now we're gonna go once... No, that was not correct, I believe. This is correct, however. Yes, perfect. So this is gonna be my machine parts, and finally this is going to be, well, whatever is meant to be on this one. Actually, do I still know what's meant to be on this one? Electronic circuits. Okay. So iron plates. I should make a dedicated train station because iron plates I could actually import and not use them, not use this deposit, which I'll want to drag those two belts for as long as I can. Yes, I'll bring a train station for that. I can actually... Really? I cannot do it from here? Interesting. Obviously, my whole drone production is gonna be dead now. Didn't I say I'm gonna look at doing a crystal refiner? I did, didn't I? As much as possible, I'll try to always do the load first. Now... Oh! Yes, that would not work properly. And that goes the other way. So, let's leave the bot over here. I kind of want the iron to come this side. So yep, I can do this. Making good progress with research. Do I have anything relevant to add? Barreling, I don't think it's all that relevant. Monument is... I think it's purely decorative. Okay, we have our iron plates. So this means that we will significantly increase the lifespan of our deposit here and let it produce just the things we don't have on the train tracks just yet. Now comes the interesting part. How to connect these things. I really hope I didn't destroy too much. We'll see. I'll do a quick inspection, but now output. Iron is connected properly. Do I need this? I don't think I need this anymore. I don't think I need this either. So this is only gonna be used for science from now on. All of this is dead. I actually have a fairly clean inventory for a change. Okay, what's the next one meant to be? The next one is glass. So this freight elevator over here needs to receive glass. And I need 2 more electronic components. I might have to redo the bottom part of this, but for now, because they're coming from a different source, I think I can keep them on the same level. I take this all the way down. I don't think I can. How was I doing it previously? Right, I was doing it from over here. Now it needs to be electronic is the right hand one, that one. That's not gonna last for that long. Very limited throughput. Maybe I can somehow connect. my personal stash as well. Actually, that is not a bad idea at all, because this is just sitting here and the connection is extremely easy to do. I just need to get that belt. And I need to get that over here. Okay. Looks like it aligns. And it is actually the perfect fit. Cool. So I should now have the first 4 belts populated. The only resource I need to bring back is steel. Everything else I didn't have. So I'll bring steel down here. I need to redo these ones because they are not in the right place. And now we'll see how this whole thing actually scales, because this needs to be over here. Is that the right height? That is the right height, I believe. And that's meant to be the steel, right? I'm not hallucinating. No, I'm not. That's meant to be the steel. This is meant to be something new. This one will be electronic now, advanced machinery parts. That's what it's called. And this one, probably I'll bring batteries, electronic components, and I'll bring Formalite over here maybe. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's make this connection. So I said steel over here, and I'll do electronic components for the other one. I'm running out of freight elevators. Okay, so I do need to keep this within bounds. So I'll actually go one up and the bottom one one down. Now that will not work with it. Can I go even lower than that? This will obviously work. Which one's gonna be easier? Let's take this belt. I think I brought batteries right now. Yep. I will do similar thing over here, but right, the main idea was that I do not wish to move out of bounds. I want to stay within the confines of this space. Actually, I finished that research. I want to assign something to the research lab. I'm doing a lot of light boats, I believe. What am I doing more of? They're kind of both the same. I still have researches going on all fronts. I did not want this to happen. Okay, at least the belt is empty. So I said this one is going to be those things from over there. Figure out how to get them. It's gonna be... Can I even get them in? Oh yes, it's meant to be over here. Why can I not drag the belt? There we go. I'll take the cheater way out. And I'll just make a lift. That's facing the wrong way. Lovely. Well, this is a mess. Is this correct? Why is this not providing anything? Yes, that would work much better if I actually put an inserter here. So we have a bit of a pattern. Right now I'm still not happy with how the bottom part is designed. I'm quite happy with how the top part is designed, how we're feeding them all. I actually think this looks quite elegant. And probably if my belt inputs would not be scrambled all over the place, that would look a bit better. We have production up and running to initial levels, and we have more things over here, but I don't think that this is enough. Yeah, that's definitely something I cannot do. I need a polymer board for that one. I need polymer board for this one too. I need polymer board and hover engine for this one. Polymer. For some reason I didn't realize that polymer boards are required basically for almost everything. So polymer board, formulate sheets are gonna be the next one to do, and then hover engines. And we're dominating on one planet. Big milestone. Big milestone. Let's, I guess, set up a few more. One's gonna be Thermalite. We do have a Thermalite belt supplying that research pack, so I think I can just bring that over here somewhere. That's gonna be the easy one. Polymer I do not have. Just checking, do I have materials for one more train station? I do. I have a train already set up. I am low on these things. Let's do a quick resupply before I leave. Low on circuit boards, but okay, what's happening here? Why am... Right, that is not in range. I forgot I'm in drone mode. These towers could have a bigger range. I could also remember to stay in the range of the towers, but that's besides the point. I'm low on steel, I'm low on... I wasn't necessarily low on those ones, but I'll take a couple more. low on steel, and we'll go expand oil. That's quite the train station we have here, with not so much parking, which is a bit concerning. Okay, train, these are gonna be loading, and this is gonna be polymer board, I think they're called, L2. Is it board or boards? I can, for some reason, never remember. It's board. It's quite annoying. Some are plural, some are singular. A bit of consistency would be nice. What's this? This is assembly lines. I have actually never placed an assembly line, like ever, in this game. I know they've been in the game for a very long time, but yeah, I've never placed one. We'll do that at some point together for the very first time on one of the upcoming streams. How much is this doing? 30 per minute, and I could technically place 3 more over here. Am I gonna do this the dirty way? Am I gonna build one more floor? I'm very tired for today, so I will build this the dirty way. Hope nobody will hate me that much. I would technically need about 10, 11 of those. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with that belt. You know what? No. We're doing this properly. We are doing this properly. I'm gonna try to do it properly, but at the same time fast, because it is getting quite late. I'll build another flare stack as well, just because. Alignment is this, I believe. No. Okay, let's stop flying for a second. I need to focus to build this one. So... And for some reason, rotating pipes is a lot of... uses a lot of my mental capacity. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, but well, for some reason it is for me. I think it's the liquid polymer. I actually have no idea if I'm still supplying enough raw oil to sustain all of this. That looks about right. So 150 for 150. I need 1.5, 165. I need 2 of these. $1,650. Yep, I had the correct number. So we're gonna build 2 of these, 2 spaces apart. Connect everything. Cool. I think that should work. We do have liquid on the fuel pipe. Are they the same level? They are actually the same level. I did not expect that. So means we are doing polymer boards over here. Cool. Just need to replicate this 11 times now. Okay, I do have the recipe as well. That's good. I'll just build all the machines I can. We're gonna have output over here. Let's do the pipe connections. And to some extent there is a satisfaction of building everything by hand, I'll have to admit, but no, we definitely need blueprints. Please game devs, give us blueprints. Cool, I think I'll keep that one. Let's feed the lift. And I need to supply this one. Really hope I'm not gonna delete anything like that purple. Would be a very good example of things I do not wish to delete. Okay, so we are loading. Stop up. Which side is which? That one's the right one. I am very low and I don't think I need anything else, so I'm actually gonna handcraft some more of those things. This is gonna overlap that one. I need to go one space lower. Can I output over here? I cannot output over there, so I'll output on this side. I do have to work on my belt management. I really do have to work on my belt management. And that one doesn't have a name, but I think I'm done here. Before heading out, I would assume that I can steal some circuit boards. Keep the research queue top, because at some point I'm definitely gonna forget about it. Okay, that's iron plates and this is empty. So polymer board due to main. Really? Hunter brings up the chat. Interesting. So this will give us the polymer boards. I didn't want to do exactly that, but okay, polymer boards. I need to get somewhere like here maybe. I'll work backwards because my My lift design, I did mention I'm not extremely happy with it. So it's gonna be these 4 that we're building now. Okay, let's build these 2. Okay, outputs, polymer boards, formaldehyde sheets. We'll figure out the bottom ones later. So for the bottom, we cannot go above the rail track. We kind of need to be over here to be able to load. And look, we'll go 2 down for the next one, but for this one, though, what I'm thinking is that one's gonna load over there. This one, I'll figure out how I'm gonna get the formaldehyde sheets feeding from this side. But ideally I want to do 2 straight belts. The 2 bottom ones, I will get the 2 belts from here and maybe take them 1 level lower. But ideally this one is going to be a straight belt. And you know what? That's too high. Formaldehyde is now connected. I was almost on point with where I've placed it. And that's gonna be this train station somehow. Is it this one? Okay, it is this one. Let's find the outports. I'm assuming this train would have some load. So let's make sure the train works. What's the grid status? I'm pretty sure we had our batteries fully charged. We're only 4 hours into the night, so what is that, a third? And the the batteries look like over a third. I would say a third is kind of here. So that should be enough. If you click fast enough, you can see a bit what the load is. Okay, we have our boards. So that means that very soon we will be able to see all of the ingredients on the main bus. And I might... no, I do not have all the ingredients, but I'm missing just one. I have steel, advanced machinery parts, electronic components, thermalite sheets. I'm just missing concrete, and we can make construction material. Construction material is very important to get buildings going on the planet. We can stop spending thermalite and start building our own, which I think it's more cost effective. I would really hope it's more cost effective. But more resources means this one is still not unlocked, but cleaning bot, yes. Screen bot, yes. Science, no. Operator bot, yes. So we can make 3 more bots. We make hover engines and we'll have 4 more bots. On top of that, 7 in total. I think that that's gonna be the focus for the next stream. I want to get my bots up and running as quickly as possible. Did I make a payment? 40k. So we've reduced our debt a bit. I think we have enough money to keep our supply going. We're making 54 per day. We don't want to get rid of the debt because we're losing right now 20% of our income. Cool. So next stream we'll get busy on supplying those 3 with bots. We'll get busy on crafting the hover engines. And yeah, the remainder of the 4 bots. At some point I will have to make advanced machinery parts and electronic components offsite. For this one I think I might actually supply raw technum ore and process it, because that's the technum rods, that's the electronic components. We'll supply steel, we'll supply iron, and yeah, that's probably gonna be the build. But yeah, that's gonna be in the next stream. For this one, thank you all very much for watching, hope you've enjoyed it, and yeah, see you here next time. Have a great one.